Hi, this is Rockin' Robin. Welcome to Rockin' Robin's Garage Sale Finds, where we tell you everything you need to know about selling online and at the flea markets. We have been selling for over 20 years, so we have a lot of experience and we want to bring you tips and secrets, all the things you need to know about selling. Now, we are talking today about avoiding 7 flea market pitfalls. You know, today is a Friday, and we're also going to bring to you a flea market tip of the week, and we're going to show you some of the items we've recently bought that we're selling probably on eBay. So there's a little bit of stuff for everybody. The stuff we sell on eBay we'll often put on Mercari and sometimes Poshmark as well. So no matter which format you sell on, it's a good thing to watch this video. So anyway, so we sell on eBay. We sell on Mercari. We sell on Poshmark. We sell on Facebook Marketplace. And yes, we sell at the flea markets. Now, for us, the flea market season is beginning this weekend if it doesn't rain, because we live in Florida and it's too hot in the summer. And we mostly flea market September through April, and then sometimes in May, depending on how hot it is. So we are hoping to bring you some more videos and show you some of our actual flea markets down here in Florida and show you a little bit of what we've done and what we do on Sunday. So hopefully we can bring you that Monday. So you stay with us. We'll be right back, and we're going to talk about these pitfalls for flea markets you need to avoid. All right, welcome back. So, 7 flea market pitfalls to try to avoid. These are things that are, some of them are really unavoidable. There's not a whole lot you can do, but you try. Theft is number 1. I did a video last week showing you ways to prevent theft, but there's always going to be theft. You can't control it. You can do those tips and secrets to help minimize it, but somewhere, some way, someone has some idea on something that they're going to steal something from you, and you can't always do anything. And it's best not always to confront them. Sometimes it's better to find an official or take a photo or get a description and then tell someone about it, because confronting people, you could end up in bigger trouble. So I might confront them depending on who it is, but usually I don't want to confront them. I try to avoid the situation to begin with. So that's number 1. Number 2, weather. You can't control the weather. Sometimes you'll come, it'll be a nice, beautiful, sunny day, and they say, oh, 10% chance of rain. Well, sometimes that 10% chance of rain happens to be on you, and you can't do much about it. You can cover your items up or bring them out from under the rain, but your day is not going to be as good as if you have a beautiful sunny day, and you can't control the weather. So you need to be aware that if you flea market, there's going to be days you can't sell, and you may be buying and prepared, and that week you're not making any money, so you should sell on eBay or somewhere else, because some weeks you're just not going to make money if it rains on Sunday or whatever day you go. Some people go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Some people go Saturday and Sunday. Some people just go Sunday. So beware. The third pitfall is people breaking items. Oh, I hate to hear that. It's a terrible thing. But you know, sometimes it's kids, sometimes it's adults. And sometimes I've had things where I've broken glass and people have paid me for them. But I've had things where knives and certain things were broken. They don't tell you. They just put it back in the case or close it or whatever, and they hide it from you. You'll go back later, you'll look at it and go, oh my God, how did they break this? I had a toy gun that they broke and messed up, and it was worth quite a bit of money, so it was very frustrating. So you got to know people will break items, and you have to be careful when they're playing with it. You have to be careful of children. You got to be careful of glass. Sometimes people will knock things down. There's going to be breaking items, and some you'll pay for, you'll have them pay for, and some they'll just slip and you won't know that it's broken. That frustrates me. The next pitfall is when you bring old inventory. How do you get rid of that old inventory? A lot of times you brought the inventory, people have seen it before, you just have to donate it to Goodwill or wherever. You can't keep bringing old inventory. If that's the only inventory you have, you're going to have to go to different places, because you have to change your inventory and show them new and different things. It's not always easy, but you can't bring more than a box or two of stuff that you had before. You got to always be changing inventory. I'm not saying go to one and then throw everything away. I'm saying stuff that you think isn't that good to throw away. The other stuff take, but don't take for at least 2 weeks. And then go back and you could bring a box of this and a box of that and a box of this. Unless you're doing really good and you think you're going to resell it. But I try to bring different stuff all the time, and maybe, like I said, a box of 2. Now, the next thing you're going to have to worry about is the location of your booth. You can't always control it. Sometimes you can, and where I am now, I try to order the right booth and get there in advance and call and make sure I have. But some you go in and you just get next in line, and you may not get the greatest spot. But if you're planning to go, you need to do it, and you got to use what you have. So sometimes that's not a good thing. If there's a way to get a better spot, try to find that. Find the best spots. See if you can do anything in advance. Do your best. Learn. Don't just take whatever you get. See if there's different things you could do. Try to work with them to get yourself the best spot. Sometimes your location of booth is just going to be bad, and those weeks you're just going to suffer, and there isn't anything that you can do. So now I'm going to bring you, I got 2 more pitfalls, but first I am going to bring you our flea market tip of the week, which we do every Friday. Hi, this is Rockin' Robin, and it's time for a flea market tip of the week. It must be Friday. This week, what I'm going to tell you is that if you have bins, you put everything in bins when you pack the car and go to the flea market. When you get out of the flea market, make sure you put the similar things in bins. I take the bins and I may pick glass. I may say sports. I may say shirts. I may say whatever. Household goods, whatever it is, it's easier to put all the similar items in the same box, because this way, maybe some weeks you say, this is more of a manly show. I don't want to bring housewares, or I don't want to bring dishes, or this is all very much women, so I can't bring the tools. I don't want to bring that. This way, you put all the similar things in the same box, and it's easier when you're packing and unpacking to get the right stuff to bring at your flea market. A lot of times people will just put stuff in boxes by what fits. That's not always the best way to do it. Sometimes you just gotta have a loose box that doesn't have that much in it, and you can refill it if you need to, because that makes your life much easier. This is Rockin' Robin, and that is your flea market tip of the week. All right, welcome back. Now, we're talking about flea market pitfalls. You just saw my flea market tip of the week. But first, I want to remind you to subscribe, give us a big thumbs up, and hit the bell. If you hit the bell, you'll be notified when we have other videos. And we like that, because then you'll have a chance to watch more. And that's always a good thing. But you have to subscribe first and give us a thumbs up. All right, so we're going back to some of the items, some of the pitfalls of flea marketing. The next one is breaking during packing or carrying. You might pack it and you might drop a box and a whole bunch of stuff might break. They might hit stuff together and then items break. You can't always do a lot about that. You got to pack them well. You can't overpack the box. You have to wrap glass. There's a lot of things you can do, but it's gonna happen. I guarantee you, no matter what you do, if you have breakable items, at some point, something is going to break. It seems like every time that I empty a box to put stuff on the tables, there's something broken. At least one thing is broken each week. Nothing I can do. Items breaking is just a part of flea marketing. You have no choice. All right, and the last one is going to sound kind of strange, but this is a pitfall that we experienced, and it's not a fun one. Pets urinating on your items. If they allow dogs don't know. They just smell things and they pee, especially if they're male dogs. We had a dog come and he urinated all over our clothes that we had on the rack. And my partner, I thought, was going to blow a gasket. We had to have the owner pay for them. And they took the clothes. It was women's clothes. No idea what he was going to do with them. But we had to have him pay for it because he ruined so much of our clothes. You're not necessarily going to get the smell of that out. So we're very careful when we see a dog sniffing clothes. A lot of times they'll just sniff underneath your table and they might pee on a leg or something. I don't like that either, but it's better than peeing on inventory. But you have to be careful, because if you have boxes underneath, they might pee in the boxes, and then they're going to smell for the rest of the time. So beware with dogs. I always tell you it's good to bring like a dog biscuit to give to the dog and bring the owners in, and that's good, but you also have to watch them urinate. This is why we have a female dog. Female dogs don't do that. Well, but they have their own problems. But pets urinate, and it's just the way they are. I mean, you can't yell at the dog. It's just dogs, the way they are. So those were our 7 flea market pitfalls: theft, weather, people breaking items, bringing old inventory, location of booth, breaking during packing, and pets urinating on stuff. Now I'm going to show you a few of the things we bought this week to resell, so that you can get some tips and you can learn what you should sell. And these are mostly, I think, eBay, but I'll talk about them. So you stay with us. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the things we bought this week. This is a pillowcase, but yes, I am still buying college items. I thought maybe I should slow down, but some of them are selling. And if you buy them and it's not a good time, they will sell another time. I only paid $1 for this, and it is a pillow cover. Now, the next item I got, this was a Disney item. I got this at the Goodwill, and I think it was like $2.99 with my 25% off, and they are selling for like $19.99 plus shipping. Disney items are great to sell. I always sell them. Hey, look at this. This is what I'm wearing today. I found this Cuba Vera shirt for $1 on Dollar Day, and at the Salvation Army, and it was in great condition, and I have sold quite a few of those. I also found this Florida State Seminoles jacket at the Goodwill. It was $4.99 my percentage. When it all comes and goes, it's like $4. And I'm putting this up for $25. You saw the front and the back. When I first saw it, I thought it was a Washington Redskins. I'm not sure, but this is a Seminoles. It's not the Redskins. And I got this for $1. This is a jacket for a dog. And I liked it because it had angel wings. My dog doesn't need a jacket, but I got it for $1, and I will sell it for $10. And I also got some of these at the Amazon store. I got a couple of paint by numbers. People like that kind of stuff, so I grabbed 2 for $1 each, and I'll put them up for $15. And I am buying Christmas items still. I found this week. I just found it, and it was only a couple dollars, I think $2, so I'm going to put it up. It's a vintage Bells from like 1991, and they're selling for maybe $20 plus shipping. And I am continuing to find and sell some pharmaceuticals at the Amazon return store, and this one was $1, and it helps you with anxiety. I found a bunch of these, all different teams. This one is San Francisco. It's a gator. You use it, like a mask. Right now we need those. And this one is Chicago White Sox, and they're very good. You can use them as a bandana or a cooling towel, whichever you like. As a mask, people use them. I used to use it as a mask, but right now I use it over my head to keep me cool, and I love that. Especially I can put it under a hat. This one is the Bears. The last one was Oakland Athletics. I found 4 of these for $1 each. I grabbed them as soon as I could. Now this is a Disney book. I found a wholesaler who was willing to sell me a couple of these things, and this one was $10, and they're selling for about $30 or $35. And the next thing I was able to get was a Captain America. This is a huge thing. It's like 25 inches long, and it has a ton of Captain America comics in it, and I believe it was $30. I'm getting about 100. I found this Bruce Lee. I think it's vintage, and I thought it was really cool. It was all in Chinese, so I grabbed it because I like vintage items. And those were some of our finds this week. All right, so I hope those items were good for you. I hope you learned something so that next time you go out garage sailing or thrifting, you can see some items to buy. This is Rockin' Robin. I want you to go out there, put something good online, or find something at a garage sale for your flea market, and then go make yourself some money. See you Monday.